Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people of YouTube. My name is Cody, and welcome to a brand new video. In this video, I'm going to attempt is the keyword here, to train like CrossFit champion Ben Smith for an entire week. A couple disclaimers before we kind of get into the footage and get into me training. I am not, nor will I probably ever be as fit as Ben Smith, so I will be scaling weights, scaling reps, and kind of scaling through some things as I need to kind of try and hit stimuluses and domains. I think stimulus, domain, intensity is a little bit more important than, say, doing as many reps, doing as much weight, and things that way. So trying to find the specific ideas of these different workouts and different strength pieces, so scaling weight and scaling movements and scaling reps as I need to. For the most part, movement shouldn't really be an issue. It's going to be more scaling reps and scaling weight to be able to fit within those minute marks and domains and stimuluses to see the different pieces and how intense and things like that throughout the week. There's a couple different strengths, a couple different metcons, obviously some longer stuff, some short stuff, some sprint stuff. We are kind of gearing up and ramping up for the open. So I'm just kind of curious to see how a fitter individual or a different training style trains getting ready for the open, even though for the most part, most people at the top of the list don't really train for the first couple weeks of the open. They're going to train for the things after that. So I'm just kind of curious to see what a full week of that looks like, and I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride. Like I said, I'll be scaling stuff as I need. So the goal is that I'll kind of have Ben's listed workout on there, plus mine scaling, whether it's reps, whether it's weight, and scaling things that way to kind of keep it a little bit more interesting. There's going to be a lot of pieces, so I assume this video is going to be pretty long. It's going to be pretty cut up because obviously I'm not going to make you sit down and watch me suffer for 11 minutes through an entire workout. When little cuts and pieces like that, we'll get the gist of it. My goal is to have weights, reps, movements, then also final times to kind of see where, if I actually hit the stimulus, didn't hit the stimulus, was in the domain, was way off, was way scaled under, scaled over, and things like that to kind of see. So I hope you guys are excited for this as I am. I will see you guys Monday morning. I believe the first session is a squat session. So I'll see you guys Monday morning at the gym, ready to back squat.
Day 2. One hour later. 6 hours later. The next day.
I felt that good with 225 deadlifts.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure.
We made it a full week training like Ben Smith. It was a hard week. I just went Monday through Friday. Thursday gave myself an off day. Saturday, actually, I didn't record, didn't actually train or do Ben Smith's training on Saturday. We actually had a hero workout for our local gym for a couple members, so I chose to do that instead of training the blueprint or the Beyond the Whiteboard stuff from Ben. So it was a fun week. It was tough. It was stuff that I haven't really done in a while, considering we're starting to ramp up for the Open and get ready for that. So it was a very, very hard week. Couple things that maybe I would have enjoyed more was there was a lot of barbell cycling throughout the week. I wish there was a little bit more barbell focused strength in that week. Today is currently Wednesday. You guys are seeing this little end bit here. So there's actually, in this week now, there's a lot more barbell strength going on. So it was something that maybe it was just that week. I know from following him on Instagram and things like that, I know that he is finishing up his back squat cycle, leading into more oldie stuff. So I think that I'm kind of on the tail end of that back squat cycle, and that's why there was stuff last week. I back squatted again this week Monday. I have to back squat again this week Friday, but then so far this week, there's been a little bit more heavy barbell strength oriented compared to cycling throughout a Metcon, so that's been good. But I mean, it's a lot of volume. It is. It truly is. It kind of shows you where your weaknesses still are. For me, being shoulder stamina, upper body endurance through both barbell and mainly gymnastic movements, so still spending more time training those gymnastic movements in those different pieces. With it leading up to the Open, I imagine that's why some of this stuff is a lot faster. You get the shorter interval stuff, working on the clock and doing things that way compared to, say, your 15, your 20, your 25-minute workouts, working through different things like that. So more sprint stuff, which again, I know I need help with, so that's been great. I plan on training through the Ben Smith program for the next couple of weeks, at least through the Open, just to kind of see if that helps and kind of hinder again or hit some weaknesses and help kind of build through some gymnastic stamina and capacity and things like that. There is the ability to kind of, again, sub pieces in and out. It's not listed throughout, but it's something where if you know yourself as an athlete or know yourself what your weaknesses are and what your strengths are, very easy to kind of take a piece out, add a piece, which I've been doing, kind of working again on being upside down more, both handstand walk, handstand push-up, and then adding in some more chest to bar, pull-up stuff, working through some bigger sets, some more capacity, some more endurance sets throughout those two movements. So it's a lot of fun. For those who stuck all the way around and watched the end of the video, I greatly appreciate it. Please go ahead and consider dropping a like, subscribing to the channel if you guys are new, which most of you probably will be, considering this is the first video on this channel. I don't know how often I'll record and how often I'll do stuff, but it was fun to train like this for a week. Maybe down the line I'll train like a different athlete throughout the week and kind of see where programs differ throughout a same point in the season, whether it's more barbell cycling, less cycling, longer, shorter, working through more strength pieces and things like that. I know it's kind of hard for like the everyday average athlete maybe to think that this is the best plan for me for the Open, which it probably isn't, considering Ben Smith probably trains more, thinking again now this year with the changes and things like that. I mean, they train for the CrossFit Games. Ben is training for the Games. He's not training for the Open, which for me, everyday average athlete, goal would be able to make it to the quarterfinal, getting out of the first 3 weeks of the Open. Maybe a different plan would be better, but I'm enjoying the volume. I enjoy training twice a day. I have the time for it, being at the gym more often than not. So I do have time to go through two different pieces and kind of give myself a break in the middle and work through that way. If you're someone who maybe doesn't have all the time in the world for 2 sessions, might not be the best plan, just considering, again, there's a lot of stuff. Every day is broken into an AM and a PM, whether there's just a long workout in the morning, strength and conditioning in the afternoon, or vice versa, with longer stuff in the morning with your strength, a conditioning, and then just some sort of Metcon in the PM. So if you're someone who likes 2 sessions a day, I'd highly recommend it. Again, it kind of hits all the modalities, everything you're looking for, especially leading into the Open with a ton of gymnastic, ton of barbell cycling, big reps, quick times, and things like that. So something that I would highly, highly recommend if you're looking to kind of ramp up for the Open, but also get some other pieces in there to work on and things like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Like I said, please drop a comment, like, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And until next time, guys, take care and peace.